Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Dominator here, and I am back with another Pokemon Go video. It is January 1st, 2020, so new year, new month of Pokemon Go events, as it always is. But currently, this year, right now, we have the New Year's event, which is basically Slowpoke with these glasses, Pikachu with this hat. They both evolve, which is really unfortunate, in my opinion. It's so hard to complete these. I personally think that they should have all costumes evolve, but if you evolve them, they lose their costume. That way collectors don't have to like kill themselves to try to get all the shinies, and people can still evolve like good IVs if they want to. But that's my thoughts on the matter. Another thing on these costume shinies that I'm gonna kind of change my way I view them. If you don't know, at the end of every single Pokemon Go video I do, I have a list of all the shinies available and all the shinies I have checked off. I'm gonna remove the costume shinies from that list because the Niantic clearly doesn't care the quality of costume shinies they add, and they don't care how many they add and if they're limited time or if they ever come back. It's just gotten to the point where, to me, they feel more like shadow shinies, where they're just kind of cool to have, but there's really no need to try to collect all of them because it's so stupid. Like, I even looked back. We have, I think, currently over 70 different costume shinies, which is like almost a full generation of Pokemon. It basically is. I think Gen 7 is, or Gen 6 is even smaller than that. But it's gotten so ridiculous, plus it's not practical to try to get them all. There's some that are almost impossible to get, like the Ash Hat Pichu shiny. That one was a one-day thing. There's like the Sun Hat Pichu shiny. That one was really hard to get. A lot of the Hatch exclusive ones are just so stupid to try to get. Even with trading other people, I don't think it's possible to get all of them. So those are my thoughts on the costume shinies. I'm gonna remove them from the list. I'm still gonna go after them. I'm just probably not gonna try as hard. And you know, it's gonna be a breath of fresh air to not have to worry about these limited time shinies. It's just their like scheme of getting people to have fear of missing out. So they just do these limited time costume shinies for 5 days, and then they never release them again because there's only a handful of costumes they've re-released out of all of them, and there's way too many of them. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Other than that, events, shinies that I need from this event are basically just the Pichu line, which I don't even think I'm going to try for Pichu because it's stupid. The Slowpoke line, there's Party Hat Wurmples in raids now, so I'm going to do those. And then I think technically Why Not is hatching from eggs, so I need that, but whatever, I don't know. Other than that, we don't know any other events they're doing in January as far as I know. There's new legendaries. I think there's going to be Genesect, shiny Genesect with the burn drive, which I might go after that if it can be shiny. They didn't really say, but I think that's all we know so far of like new shinies and stuff. So without further ado, I will see you if I get any new shinies. Adam, do you ever use a dragon type move in rocket battles and it starts off with the bug symbols? If you use a dragon move, it'll like for a few frames it'll be the bug symbols, and then it'll turn to dragon. I got a shiny Pikachu! Hey. Let's go! It's a butt tail! Oh, yay! Wow, I really thought going out here for 3 hours was a waste of time, but we made up for it.
Yeah, this was a good day.
Uh-oh. It broke out of a Golden Raz Ultra Ball. It's only 500 CP. If this was like 800, that that'd make sense. That's a yikes, dude. We got it. We're good. Yes, dude. Love that. My streak was broken.
Can you guys
386.
Stop it. Okay, wait, Dairy Queen, this is a zero or...
Okay, it can be shiny.
His tail is dull.
Oh, I got one too. Let's go. Really? Butt tail. Yeah. Oh. Rip Mike Briggs. Mike Briggs needs to get a Slowpoke so I can have that instead. Oh, you still need one more? Rip. Yeah. Don't, because I need a Pichu. Or does Zero Scenes have me covered with that? Yeah, cause what was I gonna give you? You said we remember like deciding on something, and you were like, "Oh, I want this." I'm like, "I have that." some eggs. That is not a shiny. There should be 4 more, or 3 more. These are the last of the event eggs. Oh my gosh! No way! No freaking way I got why not. I have someone who said they'll trade me the Pichu. So this was the only one I really needed from the eggs. And this was the last batch of eggs. That was 89 potential shiny baby checks. Like, way over odds, of course. No freaking way I did that. I thought for sure it was not going to happen. I think we still have 2 more. A Mareep. No idea what's good for that. That's decent. And this should be the last one. And a Wurmple, which I didn't expect that to be shiny, but I also have someone who's going to trade me shiny Wurmple, so we're good on that one too. I can't believe I just got that. No freaking way, dude. The last batch. Shiny, why not? So, if I get any more shinies, right now it's currently the Unova event, and I mean, in my opinion, it's just a non-event. Like, Shiny Snivy came out, but they're inevitably going to do a Snivy Community Day because they have to give it Frenzy Plant or else it's not even going to be good, I don't think. And they've given every starter the special moves. For some reason, they decided to release Snivy Full Odds, which is, like, would be cool if we knew. Unless they gave it Frenzy Plant now, like, that's one thing. But they didn't, which means they're definitely going to add Frenzy Plant later. So I'm not going to grind this event because Community Day for Snivy is inevitably going to happen and I'm going to get the shiny that way. So if they do any other cool events that I need shinies for, I will definitely see you then. Yes! Oh my gosh! Finally! Shiny Entei! Oh my gosh, that took so freaking long. I'm actually using a silver pinup on this because silver pinups give more candy. So for those that don't know, I actually have shiny Entei, but it was because my friend played for me on Entei Day. So this is the first shiny Entei that I've actually gotten myself. And ooh, an XL candy too. And yeah, it's pretty terrible IVs. I have better ones, but like, yeah, finally got one. Let's see, that was 2 more. I want to see how many it took. So you can go Entei and age 0 through, let's just say 10. I'm pretty sure that's accurate as long as the shadow is not included. Yeah. 46, I did 2 on my little, so 48, and then I had 2 runs, so that took 50 50 Entei raids for this stupid thing. I am so done with this stupid legendary. Finally, dude. Oh my gosh. So, what's the date? Is today like the 30-something, the 29th? This is probably going to be the last shiny I got for the month of January. I know I probably didn't get too many. I don't know. I might explain why later, but yeah, I guess without further ado, I will see you in the end recap. Okay, guys, the month of January is over. Let's go through our results of shinies. Let's see. I'm not really sure how much I got. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Let's see. Where would this have started? I think this started with Durant. It did. Was Durant seriously the first shiny I got of 2021? So, I think I got this live too. It was during the New Year's event. I was going for all the costume shinies they had, and I got a random Durant, which was like, it's pretty rare, but like at the same time, they really screwed me over with shiny Heatmore. I did all of the Go Fest both days and the makeup, and I don't even know how many Heatmores I've clicked, probably close to 100. All boosted odds, all 1 in 50. And then Go Fest ends, I got 2 Durants, which at the time was so cool because it wasn't my regional, but I didn't get Heatmore. And it's like, okay, that sucks, I would have preferred one of each. And then post Go Fest, Heatmore like barely spawned, and then they decided to rotate them for the seasons, and now Durant actually spawns way more than Heatmore ever did, and then I get a full-out shiny Durant, and it's like, seriously? Like, I've got 3 Durants but 0 Heatmores? Like, what's this crap? So it was like cool to get, but also really disappointing. So there's the Durant I got. Then I got that was a trade. I didn't get that. So that was just a trade that my friend wanted to do. Then I got 2 of the Pikachus, what are New Year's hat Pikachus? I don't know what these are called. But I got 2 of them, both of them female, of course, which I prefer the male one, but it's whatever, honestly. As long as I got them, it's fine. Then we had to trade for the shiny Slowpoke. I actually also have someone else who's going to trade me a second one. I got pretty unlucky with Slowpoke. I did like 300 encounters when it didn't have a hat when it first got released. Didn't get it, that's whatever. And then I did another like 700 something during this event and didn't get a single one. It's like, okay, I've had 1,000 Slowpoke encounters in this game and no shiny yet. So I traded for this one. I'm not counting this towards the Slowpoke decks, or like for the living decks, because I want to get them myself, especially the ones that aren't the glasses. But I do have another glasses one to trade, so I will be getting the Slowbro soon, which is pretty cool. So I just gotta increase friendship with this one person. Then post-event, I hatched a shiny Wynot, which was insane because I've needed shiny Wynot since the beginning. It's been in the game for years. I've hatched probably 200 of them, no shinies, and I was losing hope. I was on my last batch of eggs post-event, and I got a shiny Wynot, which was absolutely insane. So I'm really happy about that, finally completing that line. I still need shiny Azurill. They don't release that one ever, though. Like, they keep releasing Smoochum, which is great. I could get Smoochum, but like even during the Johto event, I didn't really try hard. But like, they've been consistently putting Smoochum in eggs for events. They have not put Azurill in eggs for like months and months and months, and I don't even remember the last time it was in eggs. But yeah, that's like Smoochum and Azurill, I think, are the only babies I need shiny until they release new ones like Mantike and Chingling and whatnot. But we got Wynot, which I was really happy about, so that's pretty cool. Then I got a random shiny Drifloon. I lucky traded a shiny Solrock, which I think it's a 98 too. Like, it was really close. Oh no, 96. Really close to a perfect. I've been looking for a perfect Solrock, not necessarily a shiny one, but a perfect one. So it was really close. Hopefully I get a perfect Solrock soon. Lucky swapped a Regice because they re-released that, and other people finally had them and were able to lucky swap me, so that was cool. Then Machop Community Day happened. I'm gonna just skip through all this. I think I got a 96%. Yeah, I got a 96 one shiny, which was pretty cool. And what was really cool about Machop Day is that my friend found a perfect one and told me where it was, so I went and got that. So I got a perfect one, and I had a perfect one before, so I had 2 perfects. And then recently, it was a couple days ago, I got a Rocket Stop that was a Machop, and it gave me a perfect purified one. So I have the full line of that perfect. I like collecting the full evolution lines of Pokemon as perfect, so that was really cool, completing that. And I also have 780 Machop XL candy, so hopefully I can get enough to max my 3rd one soon, but at least I have enough to max 2 so far. I'm waiting till they have that level requirement. I'm currently level 44, so I have to battle a bunch of rockets. I'm waiting until I get that level requirement that requires me to max stuff out to level 50, so that's why I haven't maxed anything out yet. So moving on, I did a lucky swap for Regirock. Again, people had access to these shinies once again, so people had them. I had all 3. I could only trade Regirock and Regice, but my friend gave me a Registeel lucky swap. And then other people had Regirock and Regice after like almost a full year. Actually, I think it was over a full year. Yeah, over a full year since they came out, and finally was able to lucky swap them. I like getting all the lucky shiny, not regionals. I mean, I do like the lucky shiny regionals, but also the legendaries, so that's pretty cool. Then I had to trade for the shiny Het Pichu because my friend hatched, I want to say like 3 or 4 of these, and he didn't need them. I think he was going for Slowpoke, so not specifically from eggs. He was just hatching a bunch of eggs, but yeah, so finally got that, or not finally, but he traded it to me. I got that. It's one of the few shiny Pichus I have. I'm pretty sure the only other one I have with a costume is the Flower Crown. The Pichus are like the rarest things to have with hats on shiny, so you know, slowly but surely we're making progress towards all those, but whatever. We got a shiny Weedle because I'm always grinding Weedle XL candy. I have 550 right now. I did 2 Kyogre raids, got a shiny Kyogre, random shiny Skarmory. I got a random shiny Beldum, which was pretty cool at my house. Skarmory was stupid because it's boosted odds. I get a bunch of them. In fact, that's not even the only one I got. I got a shiny Nincada. This was also boosted odds, but this one's actually cool because they rarely have this thing spawning. I lucky swapped a shiny Timber, so I can finally get a shiny Conkeldurr, so that's pretty cool. And then I finally got a shiny Shadow Pokemon, specifically Scyther this one, but like just a Pokemon in general that was Shadow shiny. My last one I got was Lapras, and that took me 281 potential shiny Shadow checks, which I only include leaders and the Jesse and James encounters. So that one took 281, nearly 6 times odds because it's a 1 in 50. And then this one took like 319. Yeah, it was 319 because total it equaled 600. 319, so over 6 times odds. And yeah, basically took me 600 encounters to get 2, which is absurd. I hate this game for that, but hopefully my bad luck will end with these. Honestly, I doubt it, but hopefully the bad luck ends with these and we can get more of them. I'm not going to evolve this. I honestly would have preferred Pinsir because I was going hard for Pinsir. I want to say between when I grinded hard for Cliff when he had Pinsir and now all the Jesse and James I get, I've probably done 300 or 400 just of Pinsir alone. But yeah, we got Scyther, which is kind of unfortunate because I don't want to evolve it, but I do. I don't want to have just one of the evolution line. Like, Pinsir would have been cool because it would have been like, okay, I got the Pinsir and that's all I need of the Pinsir. But now it's like, well, now I got to try to get another Scyther so I can complete the line. But there's not really much you can do about these because it's just random if you get them or not. So yeah, cool. We got a shiny. Got another Cubchoo. Cubchoo's really stupid. So I mean, it's like everywhere in snowy weather. So this is like my 5th one, I think. Then we got Entei. I think Entei was the last one I got that I needed. I had shiny Enteis in the past, but it was because my friend played for me on Entei Raid Day because I couldn't do it. So I never really counted those. And after, I want to say it's been nearly 2 years since they did that, I finally got one. They did re-release Entei in a Ultra Bonus Unlock event, and I didn't get that shiny, but I got Raikou, so that's how I got Raikou. And yeah, so Kyogre took me 2 raids. I wasn't going for shiny Kyogre. I was just trying to complete the task, the limited time research task. And I got a shiny. And then Entei, the one I needed and wanted, took me 50 raids to get. Like, how ridiculous is that? But, I mean, at least I got some XL candy. Not that I'm going to use it. Like, I don't ever get perfect legendaries. And I would really only use them on perfect legendaries because of how rare they are. So, I do think they need to rework the XL candy for specifically legendaries and mythicals. I think wild Pokemon, it's like totally fine. But yeah, specifically legendaries and mythicals, I think it needs a rework. So yeah, there's that. I got a random Apom, didn't need this. This one I got on my main though, and when I recorded Apoms for the living decks, I got all of them. I got 3 of them on my little. And this one was the second one I got on my main, so I guess it's kind of cool that I completed the line on my main. Then Sneasel Research Day happened, which is a joke. They didn't need to do this. Sneasel is probably, I want to say it's probably the 2nd most common shiny under Eevee, and the only reason Eevee is more common is because they actually just guarantee gave you away an Eevee. And then on top of that, I had 2 community days. But yeah, Sneasel's like always 1 in 50 shiny odds, and it's just always, they feature it in way too many events, and they haven't spawned more than the stuff that spawning in events that are full odds. So it's like you'll get like 10 shiny Sneasels and nothing of the thing you actually need. So it's like really ridiculous. This is like my third, I think I looked, it was like 37 shiny Sneasels. And then they did this research day, which I mean is like cool, you could potentially get a perfect shiny, but like that's not gonna happen. But like they even increased the shiny odds of it, and I got like 8. So here's like 8 more shiny Sneasels, like yay, cool. Then another boosted odd shiny Skarmory, because I'm trying to get XL for my perfect. I've gotten 10 XL Skarmory candy since I tried to get it, and also 2 shinies. So like it just goes to show how many freaking shiny Skarmories and shiny Sneasels I'm gonna need to max the perfects I have. It's like, it's so dumb. But I think Niantic needs to know how to balance shiny odds, really. Like, if, like, I'm fine with them boosting certain Pokemon shinies, like, all the time, but make it the rare Pokemon. Like, Pokemon like Lapras and, like, Aerodactyl, like, those ones make sense. Skarmory and Sneasel, both of them nest. You can go to a nest and get just a ton of them. Both of them are featured in many events. Both of them, well, not really Sneasel, but Skarmory just spawns often, so it's just really lame. So those are my thoughts on that. They did the Sinnoh event, and I needed like a bunch of stuff from it, but I didn't really play during that, and that's because I like really lost motivation for this game, and it was mainly because of the announcement of Roselia Community Day. Like, we just got out of Machop Day, and like honestly, in my opinion, Machop Day would have been so cool if it hadn't already been released as a shiny, because it's a really good Pokemon to have as a community day, but like the fact that it was already a shiny and I already had like 5 of them, and on top of that, it's like I spent hours upon hours grinding at Nest to try to get them. It really just like, it was like spitting in my face, like, oh, here's all that time you spent going for a shiny Machop, but here's 40 more. It's like, it really sucks. It really demotivates you. And they've only really done it with 2 Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. They've only done it with, I guess they kind of did it with Magmar, because Magmar was released shiny in the wild, but that was, I don't know, kind of different. But they did it with Machop and Ghastly. Both of them really sucked. Like, both of them would have been great community days, but like not if they already had shinies in the game. And now it's like, they're doing Roselia Day. Before it was only Gen 1 Pokemon, but now with Roselia Day, it feels like the floodgates have opened, that literally any Pokemon can get a community day, no matter how long it's been in the game shiny, no matter how rare it is, no matter how common it is. Roselia is not a rare Pokemon. And it's one of those things where I think I already have like 10 of them shiny, including the Budoos. It's like, what's the point of playing this game and going like hard for shinies when they're just gonna make them stupidly common later down the line? Like I had like 5 Machops, I now have like nearly 50 of them, and it's like, it's so stupid. And then Roselia, it's like, I don't even need, like I have 2 perfect Roselias. I will either have to get a 3rd one to evolve to get the exclusive moves, or I will need to use 2 elite TMs, 2 very rare and valuable elite TMs, just to get these exclusive moves for my perfect. So it's like, it's such a scam. because they have to sell those like elite TM boxes for 1,200 coins. And it's also just like, I don't know, it really demotivates me, because it's like for the Sinnoh event, I needed a Glameow, I needed 2 Skorupies, and there was something else I needed from the Sinnoh event that I can't think of. Oh, Buizel. I needed 2 Buizels because that was the new one. It's like, what's the point of like grinding that if there will most likely be some boosted odds shiny event or a community day that features those Pokemon? So I've like really lost motivation to play this game a lot more than I did before, just because of that Roselia Day announcement. And like, honestly, Roselia Day would have been fine if I didn't have the perfects. Like, it's more on me than it is on Niantic. But that being said, it's like there are hundreds of Pokemon that haven't even been, like, first of all, haven't even been released. Like, there's Pokemon in Gen 5 that aren't even out yet when we're doing Gen 6 now for some reason. And on top of that, it's like there's so many Pokemon, especially from Gen 5, that don't have shinies in the game. So why is it you're re-releasing old shinies in Community Day when not releasing new ones? Like, if you release a new shiny for Community Day, everyone wins. The hardcore players, the new players, because everyone has an opportunity to get a new shiny. But when you release the old shinies, it's literally only the new players win. Like, and like, I get it. A lot of companies, they like to cater to newer players, like to get people interested in the game. Like, that's totally fine. But what Niantic's doing is not only are they only focusing on new players, but they're actually spitting in the faces of the hardcore players. Like, and it's really bothering me about it, and it's really demotivating me to play. So like, a lot of these times, like, I've been just getting shinies at my house. I've been going out only to like get more Pokeballs to just catch the stuff at my house. Like, it's just not as fun for me to like go out and play this game, which is really unfortunate. And it's literally all because of Niantic always making the poorest of decisions in this game. And it's like, it's mostly the community days, but there are other issues I have with this game too. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been ranting long enough about this. I just want to explain why, like, if you're really looking forward to these Pokemon Go videos every month, there might not be as many cool shinies I get each month, and it's just unfortunate. But I'd rather focus on main series shiny hunting more than Go shiny hunting, because Go, it's like non-stop, everything's limited time, you gotta get it now or else you might have to wait a year to get it again. Main series is like, just pick a hunt and go for it, and it's like more rewarding too. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the current state of the game. I know it sounded like super negative, but like, honestly, I've really felt like Niantic recently, like the past year, it's recent, like, I don't even think it's a full past year. It's like they've made bad decisions in the past, but it feels like recently they changed like heads of like whoever runs the games, and they just make the worst decisions all of a sudden, and it's really unfortunate. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the game. On a brighter note, we're going to evolve to a shiny Raichu with a hat. We have the full line complete. We'll do this one because it's higher CP and better IVs. Better IVs. We have the full line of this completed because my friend traded me the shiny Pichu, so that's neat. There we go. So many shiny hat Pokemon. That's another thing. It's like they do this hat thing, and it's like kind of a scam. Not really a scam, but it's more of like a huge fear of missing out marketing scheme, where they do these limited time event shinies and then they don't re-release them ever. And it's like really unfortunate. And then like I had to remove these things from my checklist at the end of each video because they've gotten so limited time, and there's so many of them that they don't feel like their own new Pokemon. They just feel like it's like a shiny shadow. Like, you miss it, well, good job, you're never gonna get that again, kind of thing. And that's another unfortunate thing about it. Like, I even counted all of them. There's like, I want to say there's like 70 shiny costume Pokemon in the game, which is like a full generation. That's like tying with Gen 6 with how many Pokemon there are, and that's just a stupid costume Pokemon. But yeah, that's another thing. Like, they refuse to release new shinies, but they constantly release the same old shinies with different costumes, and then re-release other old shinies in community days. So just another issue I have with this game. But moving on, we have shiny Timber. This is by far my best IV one. All my other ones are terrible, like bottom of the barrel. Like a lot of 10s, a lot of 11s. I don't think either of them even hit a 13 in IVs. So this one I think has 15 attack too, which is pretty cool. And it's a free evolution for Girder to Conkeldurr. So let's just actually see the IVs on this one. Yeah, 15 attack. It's got a stat of 12, but like still. My other ones are like 10s and 12s and 11s, like nothing even remotely good. So we'll take this one. Finally getting Conkeldurr shiny in the decks. Well, I already have Conkeldurr in the decks, but like a shiny one for my living decks. So there we go, shiny Conkeldurr, really cool. I think that's it. Like, that's all I needed to evolve because I only got a few new shinies, only a couple of them evolved, and that's basically it. So hopefully February is better. I think they're doing some decent events, especially the Go Kanto Tour event at the end of February. That will be its own separate video because that's kind of like a Go Fest in a sense. There'll be a lot of shinies for that, so stay tuned. And without further ado, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring those notification bells, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.